Mommy, Mottanni, Mottanni, Mottanni.
Dare to dream, dare to think, dare to believe, dare to work. Dare to dream, dare to think, dare to believe, dare to work. Only then do you achieve. Mottanni signing on. Top of the afternoon from the busiest street in the northwest region of Cameroon, that is Commercial Avenue, Bamenda. For the next 60 minutes, my goal is to keep you going, keep you burning, keep that fire burning within you, so you never give up. That thing, that goal, that vision that keeps you working while others are asleep. That thing that you believe deep in your gut, you need to make it happen or make it better. I will attempt to do so in words, music and poetry. Only on FM 98.5 Dream FM, the radio for peace and development. Man in the 1001 buttons on the parallel mixer, he calls himself Toe Clinton. At the commercial decks, we have our Citabel, and the general supervision comes from station manager Real Awamika Power, Ramp. And on the MIC, call me motivational speaker, call me corporate trainer, call me your spoken word artist, Tani D. Awa, aka Mottanni. Good afternoon, top of the afternoon once more from Commercial Avenue, Bamenda, Cameroon. You are listening to Mottanni, and last edition of the program, we talked about a dream. We talked about what a dream means, what it means to have a dream, and what does it take to make that dream come true. And we also spelled dream horizontally, and we had to come up with an acronym how each of those letters on the word dream, what they signify. And we said that the D on the word dream has to do with dedication, the R was responsibility, the E was education, the A was attitude, and the M had to do with motivation. Simply telling you that in order for you to achieve that dream of you being a great speaker, of you being a great businessman, of you being a great teacher, of you being a great person, a great leader, you have to be dedicated, you have to be responsible, you have to be educated, you have to develop the right attitude, and you also have to be motivated. Last edition, we also talked about what does it mean to be dedicated to your dream. What does it mean to be dedicated to your dream? So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to dive on what does it mean to be responsible for your dream. What does it mean to be responsible for your dream? And also we are going to talk on what it means to be educated so you can achieve your dream. What does it mean to be responsible to your dream? It simply signifies that you should know deep within you, be convinced beyond any doubt that if there is anybody that can make your dream come true, it is you. If there is anybody that exists out there, regardless of where that person is, that can make that thing that you believe deep in your heart, that you have to make it come true, it is you. And if there is anybody, ladies and gentlemen, that can stop you from achieving that dream, from being that great leader, from being that great mother, that great father, that great son, that great child, or that great businessman, or that great taxi driver, if there's anybody that can stop you from achieving that, it is also you. So you alone can take yourself to your dream, and you alone can stop yourself and no one else. That is what you have to know if you claim that you are responsible for your dream. Be responsible for your dream also has to do with you not laying the blame on other people. Not laying the blame. Don't say that, okay, I could not achieve my dream because I received these traits or these genes from my parents. My parents were poor, so I am bound to be poor. Or my family is poor, so I'm bound to be poor. No. There you make the mistake. Because most of the influential and wealthy people of the world, none of them had rich or even influential families. So that makes us understand. If you look at, let's say Bill Gates. If you look at Bill Gates, you look at Zuckerberg, you look at Jeff Bezos, the Facebook people, the developers of Twitter and all that. Go check their family backgrounds and find out. Even the focus we have here in Cameroon, even the Jangtasas we have, find out from each of them. The Payongs of Polytech Bamenda, find out from each and every one of them. How many of them had families that were very rich? That is to tell you that regardless of what family you come from, regardless of how poor they might have been, that cannot stop you from achieving your dream. It is said that don't let your background stop you from breaking grounds. Don't let your background stop you from breaking grounds. So, taking responsibility for your dream has to make you understand that your family, you being placed in that family is for a purpose, but it does not mean that if that family is poor, or that family is an evil family, or that family is that you're supposed to be that way. No, you alone can make it better because others have done so. And if others have done so, then why can't you do the same? The beautiful thing is, if others have done it, then you can do it. And if others have not done it, tell yourself you will be the first to do it. You will be the first to break that spell that might be on your family. Maybe the spell of poverty, maybe the spell of whatever you may think it is. Say you'll be the first to break it. That is taking responsibility for your dream. Don't lay blames on the community. Don't say, okay, I decided to become this way. It is because the community pushed me towards it. I tried this, it didn't work. I tried the other one, it did not also work. So the only thing I could do is what the community said I should do. That is not taking responsibility for your dream. That is just letting others define you. And definitely in the end, you will get no happiness, you will get no satisfaction from doing that. Some people, when you talk to some people, they will tell you, okay, they used to call me Thief Man Vacatier, so I just decided to, okay, rather than they call me one of the thief, much better the thief me quietly. so that okay, at least when they want to call me, I know I don't do something. They call me lie man, one, they ever lie. So okay, much better they lie too. So that at least when they want to call, I know I be guilty. Rather than for me, when they talk my truth, they die, then no man they believe me. And they talk my truth, that no man they believe me. They instead run away from me, side of a lie. So much better they lie. No, that is not taking responsibility for your dream. If you believe deep in your God that honesty is the key to achieving whatever you have, then regardless of the criticisms you get, regardless of the words that people might throw on you, you have to take responsibility and focus on that honesty. That's the only way you will achieve that dream. That is the only way you will achieve self-satisfaction. So, don't blame your family, don't blame your community, and most of all, don't blame the system or the government. Because others are thriving in that same system. And I'll bet you not everybody that is thriving in the same system is that corrupt. Not everybody that is thriving in the same system is that evil. Not everybody that is thriving in that system is a bad person. So if there are people in that system or in that government that are surviving and making things happen, who are neither corrupt, nor bad, nor evil, then you also can make it in the same system without being corrupt, without being evil, or without being a bad person. So that is part of taking responsibility for your dream. It is a very difficult and challenging task. Because whenever you meet an obstacle when you're chasing your dream, the easiest thing that comes to your mind has to do with either turning behind and say, okay, na so my repe be day, so na so I don't day me too and nothing do have to do am. Or you go turn and say, okay, na so the community day. We grow up for Bamenda, na so Bamenda day, so I go behave me like how Bamenda day. Or you go turn talk say, okay, it is the government. Now government don't do all the things so. Now government was chatting with some guys the other day, and I remember he was in a vehicle and one woman, after finished eating her banana, she just threw the peelings out. And when they asked her, he said, I go change the country. The guy just told him bluntly, say, Cameroon no go change now because of people like you. So you expect semi government come up for up, they can't tell you so you don't give a trade or TV road. So as I tell you, when you meet an obstacle once you're pursuing your dream, it is time for you to claim responsibility and look for a way to either get through the obstacle, get over it, or get around it. There is always a way around that obstacle. Just all you have to do is, first of all, remain focused to your dream. Henry Ford said that obstacles are those things we see when our minds are off our goal, when our minds are off our target. If you're focusing on that dream of that thing that you want to achieve, then when you meet that obstacle, the first thing that will come to your mind definitely to be blaming people. Then the second thing, if you hold yourself not to blame others, not to blame the community, not to blame the government, the next thing that will come to your mind now will be, how do I get around this obstacle? How do I get over it? How do I get through it? And that is when you start, that's when you know that, okay, yes, I am actually taking responsibility to make my dream come true. I am actually taking responsibility to make it come true. All right. At this moment, let's get back to the turntables. I think we'll get our first track for the day, first motivational track for the day. It is by Richard Kings. I think it's Let the Light Shine or Shine the Light. Let's get to the turntables. We'll meet the indefatigable Toe Clinton. Let him give us the first track for the day. I think it's Shine the Light by Richard Kings, so we can savo. Let's get to the turntables. Are we ready? All right, let's get that. Shine the Light, Richard Kings.
Love it the world forever. Yeah, yeah.
That is Richard King's Let Your Little Light Shine. Let your little light shine. I have to let my little light shine. You have to let your little light shine. And then we will shine the world. We'll shine light to the world. Sitting on my own light does not make yours shine brighter. That is Richard King's. We are the world and humanity is our family. Richard King's, we have to give the world new legs, we have to give the world new eyes, we have to give the world new hands. Let your little light shine, I let my little light shine. Let's together shine the light to the world. Let's together shine the light on the IDPs that are in Bamenda, that are in Yaoundé, that are in all over the country, and those in the neighboring countries in Nigeria. Let's shine the light by doing the little good we can. Let's together shine the light to those that are sick. Let's together shine the light to those that are hustling in Bamenda, be it in a taxi, be it at the market selling some stuff. Let's shine the light to them by helping them in whatever way we can. Because as we help them, so we help ourselves, so we help our community, and so we help our nation grow. We are still on FM 98.5, the radio for peace and development, and the program you're listening to is Mottanni on FM 98.5. And Mottanni today, we are talking about your dream, and we have talked about dedication. What does it mean to be dedicated to achieving that goal, achieving that dream, achieving to bring out your gift? What does it mean also to be responsible in making that dream come true? Be responsible in achieving that goal, knowing that whether it happens or not, you are the only person that can make it happen. Remember, you alone can go far, but with others, you can go farther. So you decide. There is nothing like divide together we fall, united we stand. No, you alone can go far, but with others you can go further. So you decide which one you want to, which direction or how far you want to go, whether you're walking with people or you're walking with yourself. That's responsibility to your dream. Now we are going to talk about next, what does it mean to be educated? What does it mean to be educated in order to achieve your dream? Because when we talk about dream here, some man go straight for answer to say, okay, since we are not going to school, therefore I know if you achieve me my dream. Since we are not go to school, therefore I know if you do this and not do that. No. Education has very little. Education get very small thing for do our school. Very, very small. Education is not schooling. Schooling are just subset for education. So what does it mean to be educated towards your dream? What you have to know that you may have that thing that you want to do. You may have that particular thing that you want to achieve before you die. And you may have taken also the decision to totally dedicate yourself to it. You have dedicated yourself entirely to it. I'm going to do nothing else but that stuff till I die. I'm going to do nothing else but things that will lead me towards achieving that stuff till I die. And also, you may have decided to take responsibility, telling yourself that no matter what happens, if it is to happen, then I will make it happen. If it is to happen, then I must push it to happen, not just sitting and waiting for others to make it happen for me. You may have decided to be dedicated. You may also have decided to also be responsible towards your dream. But let me tell you something. Because your dream is so magnificent in your eyes, because your dream hurts no one, because your dream is so modest, because your dream helps the community, because your dream adds value to your family and the nation, that does not mean that people will just hand it over to you. That does not mean that people will just hand over your dream to you on a platter of gold. It doesn't mean that they will say, okay, here is your dream, take it. Here is your dream, manifest it. Here is your dream. You will have to work. You have to work for it. You have to work smartly to achieve your dream, and you also have to be willing to work hard to achieve that dream. And to work hard for your dream, you must get the right education. You must get the right education. And as I have said, education has little, very, very little to do with schooling. Because our parents, our forefathers achieved their dreams without necessarily, some of them achieved their dreams without necessarily going through schooling, but they were educated towards what they wanted to achieve. They were educated towards what they wanted to achieve. If you look at the Zuckerbergs, the Jeff Bezos, the Alibabas and all that, you get to understand that some of them left school halfway, they continued educating themselves towards that dream that they wanted to make happen. Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook like he just created an app that could link him and his university classmates. That was his goal, to link him and his university classmates so that they should not lose touch after school. And today, it is the biggest social media we have on the planet, and it's going bigger and bigger. It now has WhatsApp, Instagram, are all owned by the same Mark Zuckerberg, who is the owner of Facebook. So your education here has very, very little to do with schooling. It does not mean that you must sit in a classroom with a teacher in order to achieve your dream. Nah, that's very far from that. Though going to school, what I will say here is going to school will help increase your options and can add a lubricant or catalyze you achieving your dream. It does not mean that if you don't go, if you have not been opportuned to go to school, you cannot achieve your dream. You cannot be, because you did not go to school, you were not opportune to go to school. It does not mean that you cannot be that great father that you want to be. It does not mean that you cannot be that great mother. It does not mean that you cannot be that great child to your parents. It does not mean that you cannot be that great person in the society. It does not mean that you cannot be that great person in your community. It does not mean that you cannot be an influential leader because you did not go to school. Oh no, because you did not sit in a classroom. Oh no. But if you have the opportunity to go to school, make sure you use it, because going to school will increase your chances. Going to school will also act like a lubricant, will help you get to your dream faster. So, when I talk of education here, education being necessary for achieving your dream, I have my eye on they call it the etymological meaning of the word education. The etymological meaning of the word education. It seems like education comes from the Latin word educare. Education comes from the Latin word educare, which means, what does that mean? It means to bring out. Other philosophers carry it, and other Greek writers, they say education comes from educere, which means to bring forth, to bring out, to bring forth. That is bringing out and bringing forth. And education has to be with education has to influence a change in behavior, to bring out and to bring forth. Education here means the acquisition of knowledge, development of attitudes and skills. Education, you might have achieved the knowledge, but it is said that education is what you plan to do with it, otherwise it is useless. No matter how much education you have gotten, if you have not influenced one person's life, or you are not able to influence your own self, then that education you have attained is useless. Education has to do with also developing attitude. I think attitude is one of the letters on the word dream. We'll talk about that more in subsequent editions. And education also has to do with acquiring skills. Acquiring skills. First of all, you must know that in whatever state you find yourself now, in whatever way you find yourself now, it is very, very possible that there is a better state and there is a better position in which you can find yourself. Whatever addiction you might be in, you have to know that there is a way and there is a better way you can live off that addiction that you have. It might be cigarette, it might be alcohol, it might be that you're lazy, it might be procrastination, that might be part of what is stopping you from achieving your dream. You have to know and you have to get yourself convinced day in, day out that you can move out of that. There is a better way to live. There is a better way to be useful to the community. There is a better way to be useful to yourself first, to your community, to the society, and to the nation. There is a better way. And that, once you know that, then the next thing you ask yourself is, how do I become better? That is where you get yourself educated towards that, being a better person. What I'm trying to drive here is that find out what it takes to achieve your dream. If your dream is to be a great parent, the basic unit of the family, to be a great parent or a great mother, it does not just come like that. Find out, what does it mean to be a good mother or a good father to my children? What does it mean to be a good mother or a good father to my children? Find out what it means. In the course of finding out what that means, you will get yourself educated. You will get the skills you will need to be a good mother or a good father, and that is the education you are getting that will help you achieve that dream of being a great father or a great mother. If your dream is to become one of the top business people, providing the people of Bamenda, the people of Cameroon, with sustainable and valuable goods, sustainable and valuable services, pick out a particular service you would like to offer, or pick out a particular good you would like to offer, then do research on it. Find out what makes the good. If you are not a producer of that good, find out, how do you know that this good is the best? How do you know that the good is the best? Or how do you make the service that you want to impact the community of Bamenda, the community of the Northwest, and the community of Cameroon better? How do you make it better? How do you offer a better service? Just by asking yourself how you offer a better service, from there you can now do a lot of research. There is the internet, you have Google, you have YouTube, you have a lot of things, you have the television, you have a lot of things that you can learn from. And while you're learning, that is the education you are getting to achieving your dream. If you want to be, let's say, one of the most, I will say most people always attribute success with wealth. If you want to be one of the best taxi drivers in town, or the best Benz-seeking riders or bike riders in town, why not begin by asking yourself, what does it take to be the best rider, the best taxi driver in town? Then when you ask yourself that question time without number, you will see that, okay, I need to attend a driving school. I need to go learn the driving code. And learning the driving code does not mean that you must have gone to school, because those things, you have signs, you can always learn them. There are books you can read. You can also download them from Google. You can also watch on YouTube and all that. While you're doing that, what happens? You're educating yourself. You can also listen to podcasts. You can also listen to the radio like you're doing now. That is how you get educated towards your dream. If your dream is to be one of the best poets in the Northwest or in Cameroon, like I always aspire to be, like I've always been aspiring to be, you have to begin by asking yourself, who are those great poets that have gone before me? Read their work. Go to the internet. Watch their videos. Watch their performance. From there, you are educating yourself to achieving that dream. If your dream is to be a motivational speaker, why not spend time reading motivational books? Why not spend time watching motivational videos? Why not take time out to subscribe to motivational podcasts and listen to? All of us, most of us, have the ability to at least have 100 megabytes in our day, in our phones at the beginning of the day. 100 francs, you subscribe, you get 100 megabytes. With that, you can do a lot of research. On social media, you can do a lot of research on Google about your dream. If you want to be a motivational speaker, I will always advise those in Cameroon or those in Bamenda. If you want to be a motivational speaker, ask yourself what it took the Nigwanyams to be where they are today, and they are able to inspire people with their words. What it took the Leslie Calvin Browns, what it took the Zig Ziglars, the Eric Thomas, the Tony Robbins to be where they are today. Remember that successful people will always leave traces, and with the internet you can always get it. There's the person that inspires you to be a motivational speaker might be abroad, but with the internet you can always get a little of what they did. And the beautiful thing about life is, it is simple. If you do what is required, you will get what you aspire. If you do what is required, you will get what you aspire. It might take a long while, it might take a long time, but I bet you in the end you will get exactly what you aspire to get. Maybe you want to be the best rising star in music, maybe in spoken word poetry, in dancing, in writing, in acting, in finding out first what you need to do, find out what those who did it, how they committed themselves to it. If you want to be a great musician, okay, you have been looking at Michael Jackson over there, you've been looking at Beyonce over there, you've been looking at Usher over there, you've been looking at they call him Davido over there in Nigeria, the P Square, the Emaya Baggers. You've been looking at all of those people and they are far off. But with the internet, you can always get to know how they did it. And why not just look at the Salatel here in Cameroon? Look at the Mings. Look at a lot of them. Look at Daphne. Look at Shura Mama. Look at Zita Light. Look at Leonette. Those are those that are in our immediate community. You can that is easier because you can even easily meet those people and ask them, what are you doing to have such a great voice? What are you doing to be able to flow on a beat, relentless, to flow on a beat as if it's as easy as just swallowing a chew? Find out from them. That is how you get yourself educated to achieving your dream. You must not sit in a classroom. You must learn the way to find your way. You must learn the way to find your way. Learn how they did it. Then from there, you can come up with your own way how to do it. Because they are ahead of you, that is because the Creator placed them there so that you can get advice from them, you can learn how they do it, then maybe you can come up with a better way to do it, or you can do it exactly the way they did it, and also be the great artist, and also be the great dancer, and also be the great musician, also be the great businessman. Find out from them, and you will be able to achieve it. You get education for free. Most people are even very eager when you ask for their advice on particular things, especially their field that they are passionate about. They will always love to take out time to tell you about that. Okay. I think I'll catch my breath here. Let's get back to the turntables. I would like To Clinton, our DJ, to give us what do we have there? Never Give Up. There's a track there by Skepta. Just check here. I think it's Hold On. Give us Hold On, to let the people, those who have been suffering from all of us that are suffering from the crisis, some of us that are in the bushes, some of us that are in neighboring Nigeria, some of us that are in Douala, Yaoundé, and all over Cameroon, to hold on and keeping on. Never give up on your dream. And one day, I keep saying, one day, you will see it, you will harness it, and you will hold it. Hold on, Skepta.
like letting go, and you've got your back against the wall. Hold on, hold on, 'cause you're gonna take a few low blows. I know you can feel those broken bones. Just hold on, 'cause you are undefeatable.
Skepta, yeah.
You are undefeatable.
What? Just first place, never settle for less. What's the point in trying if you ain't trying your best? They wanna see me 6 feet under, but I'm watching my steps. Now everybody watching me like Jay-Z watches the Nets. Don't see myself on a skateboard, but I stay on my grind, aiming for the top, and I won't stop till I cross that finish line. I see it like the deaf, I listen like the blind. So if I can't hear them scheming, I still see the signs. I never count the days, I make the days count. They wanna take my crown, so I swim when they wanna see me drown. Smile when they wanna see me frown, stand up when they wanna see me down. New and improved attitude, you don't wanna see me now. They said I can't do it, but I did it. Now they love me all over the world, 'cause they say that my style is so prolific. If I said it, I live it. The Black Scott Disick, fresh haircut and a brand new suit, lift up the trophy and kiss it.
Whenever you feel like letting go, you got your back against the wall. Hold on, just hold on, 'cause you're gonna take a few long blows, and I know you feel those broken bones. Hold on, just hold on, 'cause you are undefeatable. You are undefeatable.
Paparazzi, I'm going in tonight. And if anybody wanna stop me, you're gonna need some kryptonite. I don't wanna sound impolite, but I've been sitting there waiting my turn. So if you still don't know what a boy better know, better watch and learn. I let my left foot rest on the side, only my right foot's touching the pedal. Losing is not an option, so I know that I gotta come with something special. I'm a winner, JME on my neck, that's my gold medal. I was underground, now it's time to take this shit to another level. I never count the days, I make the days count. They wanna take my crown, so I swim when they wanna see me drown. Smile when they wanna see me frown, stand up when they wanna see me down. New and improved attitude, you don't wanna see me now. I got nothing to prove. I sit back looking at the game from a bird's eye view, then I make my move. Never take my foot off the gas, I'ma go hard till I blow that fuse. 'Cause the moment you feel like giving up, that's the moment you lose.
Whenever you feel like letting go, you got your back against the wall. Hold on, just hold on, 'cause you're gonna take a few long blows, and I know you feel.
That is Skepta. Whenever you feel like letting go, whenever you have your back against the wall, hold on. Hold on, because you are undefeatable. You only lose that moment you start thinking of giving up. We are still on Mottanni on FM 98.5, the radio for peace and development. We are talking what it means to be educated to achieve your dream, to be educated to achieve that goal. If it's a task that your boss have given you in the office and you feel like, okay, I don't have the skill to achieve that task, the best thing you can do is get to someone who does, someone who has been doing that for a while. Tell them, I need your help. Then ask whatever task your boss have given you to do that you feel like you can't do it. Ask them. If they can't show you, or if they don't know, they will refer you to someone else who knows. And if also they don't know and can't refer you to someone else who knows, then definitely you have at your beck and call the internet. It has made the world a global village. Go there, research on how to do whatever thing your boss asks you to do in the office. Because if your boss is asking you to do something in the office, then your boss is trusting you to be able to carry that task. And if you want to be valuable to the company, to the business you're in, then you should be able to provide valuable stuff. And one of the things that you have to do is to be able to carry out the task that your boss is giving you. Because remember, you must also help your boss to be able to make enough money so he will be able to pay you. So maybe that task he has given you might be to be able, by the time you do that, it will help you guys get a lot of revenue, and that's only when the boss will be able to pay you. But if you feel like, okay, I wasn't trained for that, I don't have the skills and all that, then okay, the boss does not have money to pay you at the end of the month. So what do? Get to the internet, learn for yourself. If you feel like the time is too short to learn, tell your boss. He knows you don't know everything. Let him know that, please, can I get some little more time to be able to find out how this is done? Can I get that time? I believe everybody is human, and your boss will definitely give you that time that you need to be able to be good at the task that he's assigning you to do. He will be able to give you that time. Tell yourself that I am going to learn anything, anywhere, at any time, so long as it helps me achieve the goal, my dreams. So long as it helps bring out my internal gift that was given to me by the Creator. So long as it helps me be a better person in the community. So long as it helps me be a better person in my family, in the society. And so long as it helps me be a better citizen. Tell yourself that day in, day out. Tell yourself and compel yourself to unlearn and replace any concept, any things that are empowering your limitations. Remember, it is said that the 21st century illiterate are not those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. The 21st century illiterate are not those who cannot read or write. They are those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. What does that mean? There are certain things you were told when you were young, that when you grow up, you have as a duty to find out if those things were true or not. If those things were true or not. And if they were not true, you kick them away and learn something that will help you and something that is true. For example, sometimes some people, when they were young, they kept on telling you that if you are not gifted in something, then you can never ever surpass somebody who is gifted. Big lie. Fat lie. Very big one. It is very simple. Find out and you will see that hard work beats talent. Hard work beats talent. If you can get the right education towards that thing, and you work day in, day out, and burn the midnight candle, I bet you that person who is gifted, if he is not careful, you will surpass them. Those are some of the lies we were told when we were young, and you should be very careful about that. Remember too, when we were young, there are so many things that sometimes when I look at the society, I say, oh my God, research is changing so many things. We were told that, okay, make sure you drink water immediately after meal. If you cannot grow up and find out that, okay, how does that help? And find out that, okay, nowadays it is said that, okay, when you eat something oily, always avoid drinking water because it goes and causes clots in your stomach, and definitely soon you get stomach ulcers and all that. And you stop and say, okay, I will drink water before meal, or I'll drink water 30 minutes after meal, or I'll eat fruits before meal or 30 minutes after. If you keep sticking to what you were told by your teachers in those days, then, ladies and gentlemen, you are the illiterate of the 21st century. We are not saying that our teachers in those days, they lied to us or they were bad people, but they taught us and showed us what they knew was best. But it's high time, as you're growing, you find out for yourself, because things are changing by the years. If you have a dream and you are in school, I urge you to also focus all your energy, not just in passing the exams, but compel yourself to get to understand the why behind the concepts you're learning. If you have a dream and you are in school, don't focus on just passing your exam, but also try to understand the why behind those concepts you're learning. For it is going to help you to develop critical and logical thinking skills, and that those are the most vital skills if you want to succeed in the society. And it's also going to be very tremendous. It's also going to tremendously help you to be able to live, to be able to make it in the society. You might not be able to use those things you learned in school to make a living, but if you took out time to learn the concept and the reasons behind those concepts, when you get into the society, that's how you take out time to learn how the society works and the reason behind them, and from there you'll be able to find out a way to make your daily bread. So no matter what you are studying now, whether related to your dreams or not, focus on understanding them, for you are building your mind, and you're increasing your chances of achieving your dream thereafter. Education is what you plan to do with it, otherwise it is useless. Well, we always tell people at times that, okay, try as much as you can to read at least a book a month. They always say, okay, most of the things we read in books are from the white man's world. That's very true, and we don't see how it helps us, because we have tried applying it here and it's a problem. We have tried applying it here, and most of the times, if you've ever done apprenticeship with a businessman, you'll tell you just live there, white man's never this way. For the Cameroon, that's what they do. Yeah, that's very true. But the idea is, it is not what you get out of the books, but it is what those books bring out of you. They help widen your mind, they help push you, they help keep your mind flexible in such a way that when you are in an environment that way you can learn, you will easily learn, you will easily grab concepts, you will easily grab practical skills that will help you. So read the books not because of what you get out of them, but read them because they help you, they help bring out the gift in you, they help bring out the best in you, they help bring out the you. I always say they help bring out the you in you. So that's what it takes to be educated towards your dream. Schooling has little to do. So as we said, to be responsible for your dream. Once you're responsible for your dream, knowing that if it had to happen, it is you, and if it does not happen, it is still because of you, no other person. Not because of papa, not because of mama, not because of the crisis, not because of the nation, not because of the system. Now you decide for leave and me no happen. Then you have to find yourself what you need for that education, what you need to be able to achieve that dream. That is getting the skills you need, getting the education you need. Let's get our last track for the day. Let me see. Okay, we are going to get Road to Alive by Joyce Babatunde. That will be our last track for the day. We are moving to the last slot of the program. Road to Alive, Joyce Babatunde.
All around there is darkness and fear. All around there is sorrow and pain. Oh, it's like fighting with a gator. Hey, trying to get some paper. You don't know if you live long enough to spend. 'Cause people are dying, babies are crying. It's like the world is ending, and the lights getting deeper, with hearts getting colder. It feels the world is ending, but in between the tears we still smile. Wells of sorrow punctuated with laughter. And sometimes I ask myself, who gave you the right to be happy? Gave you the right to be alright? Gave you the right to be you? What gives you the right to be happy? Gives you the right to be alright? Gives you the right to be here? Dead people don't laugh.
Nobody has to give you the right to be happy. Nobody has to give you the right to be here. You have to decide to be happy. You have to decide to be here. You have to decide to enjoy, because that is all that matters.
And that is all that I need. I'll be happy. After all we got is today.
Mottanni, you will make it. Yes, it's been painful. It's been stressful. Hold on. Hold tight. Keep still. You will make it. Not because of A, B, or C. You will make it because of you. You will make it not because you will have no obstacles, not because you will suffer no setbacks, not because everything went right. You will make it despite the obstacles, despite the huge challenges. You will make it because you got in the arena and fight rather than sitting on the sidelines. You will make it not because you deserved, not because you deceive others to get there. You will make it as you help others, because there is enough truth in the statement. Help enough people get what they want, and the world will give you what you want. At value, get rewarded. You will make it. You will make it because the fires inside of you are stronger than the storms out of you. You will make it because the fires inside of you are stronger than the storms outside of you. You will make it as you increase your appetite to grow and learn every day. As you get not okay for just existing. As you grow beyond caring about the expectations of others, you will make it. As you get uncomfortable with being average, as you expect more out of life, as you convince yourself that you deserve more and work to get more, you will make it. As you learn to make no excuses, know that if something goes wrong, it is on you. It's all on you to find the solution. It's all on you to find the way to win regardless of the circumstances. You are destined to make the difference. So go ahead, make sacrifices. Don't quit. Forget luck. Forget the magic pill. Be willing to kill the ass rather than let the ass kill you. Get real. Real with yourself. Real with responsibility. Not talking but doing. Work smart and be willing to work hard. Because hard work works. You will make it.
Mottanni, Mottanni, Mottanni.
To be angry is easy, but to be angry at the right person, at the right degree, and for the right reason is what makes it not easy. It's been Mottanni on FM 98.5 Dream FM, the radio for peace and development, benefiting from the technical and experiential assistance of Toe Clinton and station boss Ramp Real Awamika Power. Special thanks to Yems Group Incorporated, our enterprise developer. Special thanks to Curious Minds Book Club and also the Greens International for contributions, and to continue being unstoppable, relentless, and inspired to achieve more. Get to me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram with the handle Mottanni, MO20A twin MO20A twin or on Telegram and WhatsApp only 695-614-947 695-614-947. Until next edition, ladies and gentlemen, burn in the flame of your greatness and Nkakatonto Beriwo Beriwe Ayona Jika